It's not.
Interesting. I feel like this was the start of a segment.
No. I was trying to get something out of you, but it didn't work, so I'm just gonna cut it all up until now. Hello and welcome to the Irresponsible Comic Book Podcast. My name is Evan. I'm the producer. This is our resident expert Dylan, and that's Wildcard William. He's chilling down there. We're here
I was not paying attention, so who cares?
You didn't miss anything.
Nothing.
Anyways, no, just us messing around. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest comic book news, and yeah, we're gonna talk about stuff that has to do with comic book movies and television shows and stuff. Where do we want to start?
And real movies.
Real movies. Oh yeah, true. We do have some real movie stuff today.
Yeah.
Do we? Do we though?
We do actually.
Is it real? Is it really based on a true story? Is that what you guys are trying to say?
No, like it's not comic book related.
Yeah, it's not a fake story. It's a real story.
Well, you guys have to paraphrase the word real. If it's based on a real true story, then it's real. If it's not, then we're just pretty much lying to our audience again.
Oh
well,
gosh.
They like when we lie to them, though.
Yeah, I think they do. I think that
just like the Russo brothers did.
Yeah, they've been talking a lot this week, actually. Yeah, about like the Hulk, the Gray Man, the Gray Hulk Man. Just kidding. That was dumb. Anyways, they're promoting their movie The Gray Man, not featuring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Anna de Armas. Who else is in there? There's a couple other big names.
Jessica Henwick.
Yep.
Reggie Jean Page.
Oh yeah.
Wagner Moura, Julia Butlers. I am going to butcher that name, so I'm not going to.
Goodness.
He's an Indian man.
Oh.
I'm just racist.
Hey, no,
I'm sorry. I would butcher his name.
He's just trying to be respectfully avoiding the question.
I'm guessing Dahanshu.
Interesting. Okay.
Alfred Woodard, Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
Who's that? I don't know, but that's a great name.
You don't know who Billy Bob Thornton is?
No, I mean I probably do, but I just you know how we are with names.
You didn't know.
Tell me somebody he's played, and I might know.
The Bad Santa.
Oh, there we go. See, I do know how that is. Okay, well, anyways, lots of big names. Russo brothers are directing it. It looks really good. I think I sent the trailer into the notes and resources section a while back. First, it's going, hey, we should probably cover this because it's going to be pretty good. Mostly because Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Russo brothers, Anna de Armas, those names right there sell me on it immediately. The trailer looks really good. Looks very interesting. And so the Russo brothers are not doing press. How does any of this relate to comic books? Well, everybody asks them questions about the Avengers every time they're out doing anything. Yeah, because yeah, that's who they are. They did, the Avengers movies, Infinity War, Endgame. People have questions. People ask them silly questions, and they Google silly questions. So those interviews by Wired where they rip off the little strips of tape and reveal the questions. Some of those questions are Marvel related. Some of them are very, very funny answers. Actually, they're all very funny. But they talk about the Hulk. They talk about Iron Man dying. They talk about Loki dying. Why do they hate the Hulk? It's pretty funny stuff. So, yeah. Did you guys watch it by chance? I sent it earlier this morning.
The interview?
The interview, yeah.
I did not watch the interview, no.
Okay, so basically...
I was up too late last night and woke up at like 11:30.
No, that's all right.
I was still hibernating, so me.
You guys sleeping in. It's okay. I did it all week until today. No, basically, they pulled it was like, why do the Russo brothers, and then they rip it off hate the Hulk. And they go, you know, we don't really hate the Hulk. We just didn't know what to do with him. And I wanted to know how you guys felt about that statement.
It's a fair statement.
It seems fair to me. I mean,
Yeah.
the Hulk is an awkward character to get right,
Yeah. Agreed.
and an awkward character to just kind of have in a movie. So I think that's probably why they did the like Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
So they could still have him have a personality without having him just destroy
Angry, grumpy
everything.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They specifically said like, yeah, he's just way too powerful of a guy to just have sitting around. You know what I mean? And he's also one of the smartest people in the world. So you have those two things. You just have this overpowered character. And so they literally just said, we just didn't know what to do with him. What about you, William? What do you think?
I mean, Dylan says right. I mean, obviously the movie, when they did the first Solo, they pretty much hit a wall after that. They have no idea what to do after that.
Yeah.
You know, where to go? Where do we go from there? You know, obviously with the whole actor change from what was the other guy's name? What was the first Hulk's name?
Ed Norton.
Edward Norton.
Ed Norton to like Mark Ruffalo.
Yep.
And they had, and the question was whether or not we do like a new Solo for him or not. But like they obviously had like a huge major wall, and they pretty much said like the way it is. Like we had no idea what to do with him.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with how he got taken out in Infinity War. Like everybody wants to see the redemption there, but you also, or like that scene at the end of Infinity War when he's like begging the Hulk to come out, and then he doesn't. Everybody's expecting him to show up, and then he never does.
Also, we kind of been lied to because if you remember in one of the trailers, they showed him running with the group.
True.
And it never happened. Happened.
I can understand why people like think that the Russo brothers hate him, but also it's like, how do you like have Hulk like have this redemption arc and try and take out Thanos and stop him? Because he still has to be unsuccessful. Like Thanos still has to get the snap. You know what I mean? You can't, just not have that moment. But it's hard to redeem the Hulk in that way. It's better to almost give him this failure arc that like we saw with Thor where he gets fat, and Banner can't control the Hulk, so he works for 5 years and then he gets Professor Hulk. I guess I think it makes sense, and that's the only way they could really go about it. I don't see them redeeming him, except for maybe in Endgame giving him a shot to fight Thanos and doing well, but they didn't give him that because his arm was all messed up. So
yeah,
what they did with him makes sense for the story, and I think even though it kind of is an underwhelming use of such a powerful character, it's the only way that they could have done it.
Fair.
Yeah, I
mean, even like before the events of Infinity War, obviously, if you guys saw Ragnarok, he had like really good moments in there where he fought Fenrir.
Yeah,
Perhaps the wolf's name.
Yeah, I think you're saying it close.
Fenrir.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was like kind of close.
Yeah.
I wasn't super sure. Yeah, that one wasn't the Russo brothers necessarily, so that's why Hulk got more screen time in a Thor movie than he got in the Avengers, where he's a lead.
Plus he was sent out to a
6.
different planet during what was it, Ultron, or was it still the war?
That was
Ultron,
also
right?
that was Whedon for Age of Ultron. They sent him away.
Yeah, they sent him away to obviously in space, and he got straight into a different planet.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think I don't know. It's like sort of a valid criticism to be like, man, you wasted his character, because I get it. But you also, what else can you see him do?
What else can we do? Exactly,
Yeah. So, and what's great too is we get more Hulk and She-Hulk coming up soon. So that's good.
September 2nd on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
September 2nd.
Some of the other questions they got.
I'm pretty sure it's September 2nd. Or is
No,
it
it's August. It's in August.
August 3rd?
17th.
What?
August. It's in August.
Yep.
August 17th.
Yeah.
Which one was September 2nd that we were talking about? Was it
It's House of Dragons.
House of Dragons?
Or no,
yeah.
that one's the 20. That
So
was the
then it
22nd,
was,
and then the Ring of Power.
the Ring of Power.
is September, I think. Not super sure though. Something.
Or was it Andor?
No,
Andor's
Andor's in
31st.
August.
Andor's the 31st. There's so many things right around each other. It's
Hey,
ridiculous.
come back and watch us talk about at least 2, maybe all 4 of those videos.
All 4 of those
maybe.
series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to be doing reviews of those. We'll get to that at the end of this episode, though.
What's his we?
I don't know. I'm not part of this, so I don't know how
Exactly.
you're going to try and include me, but I don't know. I upload the videos. Technically, that counts.
Pretty much,
as
yeah.
Contribution.
Yeah, pretty-
Oh gosh. Anyways, some of the other questions the Russo brothers got are about Iron Man. Why'd they kill Iron Man? And the other one was why'd they kill Loki? And they gave the same answer for both. Can you guys guess what they said?
Why the fuck not?
We wanted to.
They said that they deserved it.
You go.
It's pretty funny. The whole interview is pretty great. I think they're both pretty funny guys. They talked a lot about like their directing history, why they direct together, like how they blew up, sort of thing, all that jazz. So, if you, yeah,
Well, to interlude, I mean, technically they didn't really kill Loki. I mean, 2011 Loki is still alive per se. Obviously, you know, with the whole Loki season 1, and yes, that future they now present Loki is dead. Yeah.
yeah, the one they killed,
They killed
Loki. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say that, but then 2012 or 2011 Loki is still alive in the time continuum.
That is true.
In the time parallel. So yeah.
Do you know their 3rd ever movie had Owen Wilson in it?
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, no, they kind of took off really fast. They basically made a movie. They said they made a movie specifically that only one director or like one other person in the industry would have loved it. And they made it that way specifically to get his approval, sort of thing. And then he like hit them up and was like, "Oh my god, you guys are great." And then
Did they say who that what that movie was?
they said it was like their first movie that they submitted to a film festival. It's in the interview.
Is it Pisces?
Yeah, I think so. Pisces.
Because that one was their first movie in 1997.
Yep, that's it. Pisces. So they made it specifically to cater towards a certain other person in the industry, some other director, and it worked. So that's why they're so popular. They credit everything to like their directing choices, like specific towards a guy they wanted to like work with, and it worked out really well for them. That's like if you were to like make a project specifically to get like the interest of like Kevin Feige or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who they said. It's probably because I just can't remember names. But I'm probably gonna get roasted for that in the chat. But
You probably will.
yeah. But they said it in the interview. There's a link to it down in the description if you want to go watch it. I think those are the only questions they got really that were Marvel related. They talked about a little bit about Chris Evans and working with him again when they were talking about the Gray Man, but outside of that, that's all they really had Marvel wise. Anyways, you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah. The next one, I'm never ready.
Unless somebody wants to read the like synopsis of the Gray Man really quick, so that we can give people a little bit of an idea. Because I said like what it's kind of or who's in it, and it looks good. But
The Gray Man is a adaptation of the novel by the same name, written by Mark Greeny, and ultimately, this is kind of what the novel is. It is a freelance assassin and a former CIA operative operate in Court Grintley.
the
The movie itself Let me get to something here. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I was looking at the
Oh,
other stuff
all the
based
other.
off of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's looking at other stuff, boys.
When the CIA's most skilled operative, whose true identity is known to none, accidentally uncovers dark agency's secret, a psychopathic former colleague puts a bounty on his head, setting off a global manhunt by international assassins.
Yep, it looks really interesting, and just like action.
So Ryan Gosling is the main character.
Yep.
Chris Evans, I believe, would be that.
He's the rogue CIA agent.
The CIA agent that's a psychopath apparently.
Yeah, he is.
In the commercials, I just watched the trailer before this.
Nice.
There's the part in it where he's like, "You can't make an omelet without killing some people."
Yep. Yeah,
So
he's a crazy dude. Yeah, it looks really fun. It looks like a really good movie. So
it does look like a pretty good movie.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I do not see a run time.
I got it here. 2 hours and 2 minutes.
2 hours, 2 minutes.
So about 2 hours.
I thought it was like two,
Yep.
right around there. So
Yeah, 2 hours.
yep, it's gonna be on Netflix next Friday. I mean, when you're seeing this, actually, it's already out. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get to the next thing. Let's wow these guys.
What?
Get it? Cause okay. Anyways, we're gonna do.
I mean,
Why do you guys let me do this? Why?
I tried to set you up really good with saying Owen Wilson was in his second ever, or like their third ever movie.
I know, but
Yep.
And then you,
I know that there was just more we had to say.
yeah,
You set it up too
There was
early.
more, but we try to, but then you just don't come up.
That's like
wow.
that's like trying to set someone up with somebody they don't even know. It's like a blind date. I don't know.
Well-
I'm trying to make dumb analogies. Okay, let's talk about Loki season 2. We have some set leaks. Obviously, the full cast is coming back. Renslayer will be there. Probably Kang as well at some point in some form or fashion. We'll have Loki, obviously, and
Mhm.
Mr. Wow. Mr. Sham Wow. He's right there. Morbius.
Sham, wow.
Mr.
Mhm.
Morbius. Mr. Dr. Michael Morbentine. I'm just kidding.
It's Morbin time, boys.
Oh, man. Just kidding. That's not his name.
But it is Morbin time.
But it is always Morbin time. And that is our secret segment for today. Just kidding.
It's just always the secret segment.
Right? Morbin time.
Imagine that's always our secret segment. It's Morbin time. Anytime we want to talk about that. No, but Mobius is back as well. We have a set leak of Mobius and Loki somewhere looking like it's looking like it could be like the streets of New York or Italy or something like that they're like trying to set up, and they're in tuxedos.
Mhm.
What do we think is going on there?
Well, pretty much the way I'm guessing it looks like maybe he went back in time. Maybe he went back to his own time thing, or maybe he stuck around and talked to a different variant of Paul Wilson's character.
I think it would be the same version, just a mind wipe one. I think
Probably.
why is because everything that happens like in that area or whatever, wherever that is in the quantum zone, like time doesn't pass and like things don't get affected. Like so his mind's just wiped by the other Kang. And so Kang's
Probably,
controlling-
or like I said, like it's remember if you remember at the end of season 1, Owen Wilson's character asked, "What time variant are you from?" Because obviously he went
True. Yeah, because he forgot everything though. Or
he didn't forget. It's just what's it called Sylvie pushed him into a different time.
That's true. It could be a different Well, I don't know. Okay, I guess we should clear up one thing. If we think there's
You got to rewatch season 1 then.
multiple TVAs, or if there's just one.
It's multiple.
Hmm.
It's multiple because you remember before they never had the statue of King at the end.
That's true, but that's because the other king died, and he like warned him. He's like, "Look, one of my other variants is gonna take over, so you might not like him, and you might want to just take over." And instead, she just kills him for ruining her life. So
Pretty much.
I think everything in the TVA has stayed the same, and that there's only one of them. I don't know. I guess I can't say that for certain, but they manage within the 616, and they take out variants, and now there's like seemingly no use for them because the timeline's already broken. There's already multiple universes, and you can cross between them, which wasn't, I would assume, possible prior to this. You know, prior to Sylvie murdering the one who remains. I don't know though.
He remains.
He who remains. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys? What do you think, Dylan?
Well, from the looks of this set photo, that they were in London.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense,
just
I
because
guess.
that's where they're like currently filming.
Okay.
I was doing a little dive to see if I could find anything more.
Yeah.
And there's apparently a poster.
Ooh. In the background of the shot, or
No, that one of the actors took a picture of that's on the wall, and they were allowed to release that poster.
Interesting.
I saved it to my computer, and I'm putting it in our photo dump right now.
Okay, let me go take a look at that. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, actually.
But for the audience, it's a poster of the Great Kingo. And it says, now in London cinemas. And it shows
Interesting.
Sarash K. Putra. It says at the bottom.
Nice.
Yep.
So maybe they were at the opening of that movie, when they were wearing the tuxedos.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That could be it. That might track.
Trying to get Kingo to be part of whatever they're doing.
Whatever they're building. Interesting. Yeah. I like that. Who's the one who posted this? Do you remember? Because I saw the photo leaked at one point, but I don't remember who shared it.
It just says leaked Loki season 2 set photo tease 70s setting.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I really like that. Yeah, I could see them trying to recruit somebody like Kingo. He's a pretty chill dude.
I think it was just somebody that was allowed to put it out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like a marketing, not a marketing person, but like somebody on set that was like, yeah, sure, leak it.
I'm going to the first Twitter thread of it to see.
Someone got fired.
Doubt it.
Sasha at Love is not enough, but the I is a 1.
Oh.
No idea who that is.
It's probably just somebody who's walking the streets or is part of the
set.
The set.
Interesting.
But she has a bunch of photos. So one of the picture is now showing carving for blood the Zaniac, featuring Brad Wolf with George Ethan Walker, Steve Allen, Lean M. Jensen, and then there's another one that looks, and these look like the Hulk. These pictures. It's another one that says like the Zaniac, and it looks like another person kind of hulking out.
It's probably just
Interesting.
it's probably could be like an Easter egg reference, pretty much.
Yeah.
An
I'm
Easter
guessing.
egg, or I wonder
And then
if
there's like 5 other pictures here.
have you guys played like or read any of like the Contest of Champions stuff?
Nuh-uh.
What if we
No.
got like a version of Kang using like Avengers from the multiverse that are variants to just like release them and cause issues for like other versions of, I don't know if they're gonna do like multiple versions of Kang, but like
I don't think. I mean, obviously we're doing the bad mate. If he has the power to do that, then that'll be pretty cool.
yeah, I mean he could trap somebody like the Hulk. I mean, he has the technology from the future to do something like that.
Mhm.
So that'd be kind of interesting to see if he like just like uses like other Avengers to cause incursions.
There's another picture here where it says, "Criminals, he's got your number." Charles Thavard, starring in Phone Ranger.
Oh,
And he's a
jeez.
dude that literally has like a crank dial phone
Nice.
as a,
Power
or actually
Ranger.
it's a keypad phone, as like a costume, and then like the top of his head is the receiver.
Oh wow,
It's
Nice.
that's funny.
it's
Nice.
pretty good.
Nice. Interesting. Yeah, they could be trying to like recruit Kingo. They could be like, I could see them like doing like a Contest of Champions sort of thing. Basically like where
Maybe.
Loki and Morbius, like usually that's something that's like between the Grandmaster and the Collector. But like for those of you that have seen Thor Love and Thunder, the Grandmaster's not in it but was supposed to die, and the Collector is presumably dead as well, killed by Thanos. We didn't really we didn't watch him die for certain, but he was like knocked out unconscious behind Thanos when he destroyed and stole the Reality Stone. So I don't know. They could do a different version of that with Loki and Kang. I could see it.
Maybe.
It'd be a very different adaptation from like what it usually is, but it would work because Kang's usually involved in it somehow, and he's like helping them collect the heroes, like the Grandmaster and the Collector. He like helps just capture them, trap them, manage the battle. Yeah, he's like the ring announcer guy. So
Ring announcer guy.
I don't know, not really.
Ring announcer guy.
That's
Really?
that's kind of his role in this. Yeah, like he just is like,
Yeah,
is like
but
the
he's
guy
not. He's
commentating
the
on
ring
it.
announcer guy is just announcing the names of the persons that are fighting, not
Okay.
to like take care of them. You
not
idiots.
recruiting talent and stuff. Yeah.
No, you idiots.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's the Collector,
Yeah.
or the Game Master.
Yeah, we could see any or all of them possibly in this story, I guess, if that's the route they want to go. This is a stretch. I have no idea what they're gonna do, but if we get it right, that'd be insane.
Well,
I just-
you'll be.
What
I just
else?
posted the other pictures that I had seen that I kind of described.
Solid.
Remember, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. If we got it right.
Yeah. What else do you think that they could be doing in season 2? Obviously, I think it's centered around Kang, regardless of what it's gonna be. But what else, like, could he be doing to cause
Excuse
like
me.
mayhem? Like, I think it has something to do specifically with like incursions and causing issues across the multiverse, even. Because
I really like the idea of Kang going back in time and forming his own version of the Avengers.
yeah,
I think that's actually something that we will see,
okay,
or something like that.
yeah,
Maybe he goes off and he gets Kango, because Kango is actually the best person in that movie.
yes, Eternals. Eternal.
He gets an alternate Hulk. He gets like all these different people.
Yeah,
But it would probably be, if it is anything, Loki, like kind of like that. Loki comes in, and they start getting all these different disturbances in the TVA, and Loki explains like what's going on. They don't believe him at first. He has to like show them like some
Yeah.
stuff, and then they're like, "Ooh, these are
yep.
things that we need to worry about."
Mhm.
And finally gets Owen Wilson on his side again. and then they go off and try to stop King from collecting more timeline heist superheroes.
I was also gonna say, if you remember the explanation from the end of season 1, where Kang is like describing how all the different variants of himself would like fight and destroy each other's worlds. That's why I get the incursion sort of vibe. Like, the whole reason that Dormammu's dimension is maybe under attack could be because, one, Strange, messed around there with the time stone, over and over in that time loop. It could that could be the cause easily, but it could also be Kang, we know, is going to be the big villain of this phase and multiple phases, this next arc. So maybe
I'm gonna say half the problem.
Half of it? Yeah, I guess so. The other threat.
Because don't forget, with the incursion going on, it has to be someone bigger than Kang. Remember that.
I guess it doesn't have to be. They could keep it that way. I don't know. He's pretty.
It depends what happens in Quantum Mania as well. Don't forget.
That's true.
Quantum Mania needs to happen first. That's where he makes his official debut.
Yep, that's true. Quantum Mania is before season 2 of Loki, correct? Because that's early 2023. Loki season 2 won't be out till summer or fall, most likely.
Here's the big wrench in your plan there, Evan.
Oh God.
It's going to be 2 big villains.
See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, obviously,
Kang and Doom.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. There has
to be something else.
No, because Doom.
Yeah.
Can take Kang on his own.
Yeah, he could.
He could.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's even a bigger threat. Plus, we are getting Fantastic Four. He's going to be in play for sure. But I was also even going to say whatever the hell's going on with the Thunderbolts as well. And
I think maybe they recruit Doom or try to recruit Doom.
Oh, that'd be bad. That would be really bad.
I don't think I'm just gonna put another wrench in your plan. I don't think we're gonna see Doom in the Thunderbolts anytime soon. Probably maybe like an end credit scene probably for the Fantastic Four is what I'm guessing. Maybe.
Yeah. What I see them maybe doing, which I don't know if I would be a fan of or not, is if they make Doctor Doom a variant of King.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Oh no.
Please no.
No.
I mean, it could work, but it would just be too convoluted. I would love to just see Doctor Doom be its own thing.
Doctor Doom be actual Doctor Doom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or if they really want to do something really cool, an idea is like what's it called? Like have King have like a helmet of him as like saying, I defeated this guy, and now I am like the true. A variant of him defeated a variant of Doctor Doom in his time.
Interesting. Okay.
So he has to tell me like as like a trophy saying, there was one person that was like a true challenge for me, and I was able to defeat him, and then it just shows him. It just shows the helmet of Doctor Doom of that variant of Doctor Doom.
Dude, that'd be pretty menacing. Because Kang's not usually on that level, but if they put him on that level. Yeah.
Like saying like a variant of King kills a variant of that Doctor Doom in his timeline.
Yeah.
But not in our time, and now, but not in our, whatever.
Not in the 616.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Interesting. I like all these ideas and thoughts that we're having. They're very good. Any other thoughts about like anything that could go down? Anything at all in Loki season 2?
It's a tough one though, because like I said, like we don't know where they're gonna go. Obviously, they're gonna go on adventures. Obviously, on this time loop.
It's gonna be.
But so far, all we see so far is just Loki and Owen Wilson just hanging out.
Yeah, I can see it kind of mirroring. Sorry, let me finish this one. Like the Legends of Tomorrow, how they did their progressions. So the first season was strictly time travel and like fixing stuff that Vandal Savage has done, and then they jump from that to like traveling in between dimensions, and I don't even know what they called it in that show, but like they stopped multiversal threats for the next season, and then they jumped up to like magic threats, and then they
So-
bounced around. So
Not to say anything like against any of that, because that's a good idea,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're going to follow any.
oh no.
Like-
Just like that's like might be the next progression where like they have their first season of Loki's like, who the hell is the TVA and like why are they after us? And then the next season is okay, we know what this is, and now we have all these actual multiversal threats. So that's like the level up there.
So the first season was Sylvie trying to get revenge,
Yep.
right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yep.
And
Yeah.
she was off trying to help or try to find the person that she needed to get revenge on.
Mm-hmm.
She ultimately got her revenge by killing King.
Yep.
The second season, I think, is going to be Loki trying to get back to Sylvie.
True. That
And
does need
everything
to
he
happen
does
still.
is going to try to get back to her so he can try to redeem her again.
Yeah.
Or try to redeem her.
Okay.
Trying to follow.
So
him.
I feel like that's going to be the overarching story, and they'll have a whole lot of other small side stories in it as well.
Yeah.
But
Do you
I
think,
just feel like that's probably going to be the main story of Loki trying to get back to Sylvie because he's finally found the one person that he does actually love himself.
True. What is this evil version, evil actual Kang going to do to Sylvie when he pulls up at the end of time? He's-
Killer.
I
Prime
mean,
man, most likely killer.
yeah, but like he's not gonna actually
Because the
kill
person
her.
who's in that building is, or in that area, from what I think I remember correctly, was the one that kind of controls the timeline flow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. He who remains.
and now it's out of control.
And he pretty much said the answer. I'll see you soon. You know, there's a different person that's going to come here. It's going to.
Yeah, but it's still
And
gonna be
I'll
me.
see you soon, and then.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So he's either going to try to kill Sylvie or
Recruiter.
recruit Sylvie.
What do you guys?
I'm gonna go with the kill option. I'm gonna go with the
He's
easy
like,
kill option.
Just kill her. Damn.
That's killer.
Damn.
Because if you think about it, you know, everyone they love, Loki loses always someone they love.
True.
Like, you know, it happens with Thor. Spoiler if you haven't seen it yet.
What? Thor dies?
Yep,
just
it's over.
I'm
It's
just
over.
kidding.
He dies. He
I'm
dies.
just kidding. No. What? Oh, so hold on. Do you think?
Well-
wait. I want to process this because what if they just kill her off in the first episode?
I don't think they will.
No.
She was a pretty loved character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
I
that would,
love her.
that
I
would
liked her.
surprise everybody, and then like the whole season is them building up to okay, how can we get her back, sort of thing. How can we reverse this? Because
Yeah.
like now time's like all
Yeah.
out of whack. They could still go back in time and pull her out somehow.
Yeah, maybe.
Try to pull out. They almost do, and then boom, it's over. She gets gutted. She gets gutted in the knife. You know, boom, right there. That's it. The end.
I'm just
That
I'm
face
just thinking of
tremble.
possibilities. I just think that'd be insane if they just were like, just to show the threat that like Kang can really be. Because obviously like oh he's the he who remains and he's a threat whatever. But like to just show and prove it. Obviously, if we get Quantumanium first, we'll probably understand it a little bit. But that'd be insane to just be like, oh well, it's just a story about Loki and Sylvie. You know.
Well, we should be getting
finding
Quantum
love.
Media first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Theoretically.
we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
should
are.
be. Because they're finished filming it almost, so
They should be almost done.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
they're pretty close. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an update that says they finished filming in like 2 or 3 weeks, based on when they
Yeah.
started. I think that should be about when it finishes, because it's supposed to come out. Maybe not 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe.
Hold on, I got you.
A month and a half, 2 months. So a little bit longer than that. Because the movie comes out in March, I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly.
Release date February 17, 2023.
Freaking earlier, so maybe I am right. Maybe I am kind of close.
A day before my birthday.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's a good birthday present. I mean, technically,
Probably.
that Thursday is your birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait, what?
That Thursday.
yeah, so you could
Which
go watch
day?
it on your birthday.
February 17th, 2023 is the day of Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantum Mania.
Okay.
And the day before that, it's my birthday.
Yay!
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got birthdays that are pretty close to each other.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hey.
Mine's not that close.
I'm only like a month behind you.
Oh.
Oh boy. Anyways.
The
Evan.
old 311. Amber is the
December.
color of my energy.
Oh. Wow.
311.
I'm in December, so not even.
Since we had a little tangent on Thor, while I was doing my look around on for like leaks and stuff,
Yes.
I had saw that somebody had noticed that Thor has a tattoo on his arm that is a tribute to his dead brother.
He has it all over his back as well. His
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
back.
Oh, it's on his back?
Yeah.
It's on his back.
His whole back is like his
Yeah.
crown. It says rest in peace, rest in mischief, not rest in peace, rest in mischief. He has the crown. He has his daggers. I think he has a couple other things.
Yeah.
But his whole.
I think he has
a-
I think he also has like a picture of his face as well.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole back piece that's made just for.
Yeah, it's a
for
whole back.
Loki.
It's really cool.
It's
It's really
pretty
cool and
neat.
funny at the same time. Like, oh,
Yeah.
he cares about his brother.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to see the movie tomorrow, I think.
Nice.
I have not seen
Oh.
it yet.
yeah. That's
Okay.
cool. But
From what me and Evan talked about privately, we definitely enjoyed it.
yeah,
I
that's
believe you
pretty
will.
good. Yeah, well, it's pretty good. I liked it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I loved seeing Jonathan again. Anyways, what I was gonna say though is
I just
the
got
one
that.
other tangent about Thor is: do we see Thor ever show up in Loki?
No.
No, I don't think he ever shows up in Loki, but we might see an echo of him.
What? An echo?
What? Go.
Echo, 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 echo. Okay, that's so dumb. Anyways, yeah, let's move on to the next segment. Good tangent there. Let's talk about the Echo Disney Plus show. They started filming for it. They've confirmed a couple other cast members, including Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio,
Ooh.
Daredevil, and Kingpin. They're coming back.
What?
The shot
I
heard
did not see
around
that
the
coming.
world.
I did not see that coming. I'm totally surprised. I'm totally mind blown right now.
That's
She didn't kill him at the end of.
freaking crazy. It's like
Wait,
he can't
what?
die.
Wait. Does that mean that my theory is true, but maybe instead of it being Spider-Man that swings down, it's Daredevil?
It really could be.
Could be, but I think he just, if they do it actually correctly, then in the comic books, he actually survives and he becomes blind temporarily.
No, like Kingpin dying at the end of Hawkeye. Like Daredevil swoops in and saves Kingpin.
I know, but he-
Kingpin being blind. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Echo does shoot him, but
Yeah.
he survives, but he becomes temporarily blind.
That'd be insane. Yeah, like
It's in
Daredevil
the
like
comics.
swings in and like kicks him in the head, so his like head's tilted this way and the bullet goes. That'd be crazy.
Maybe, or Kingpin's actually really strong.
That's
He
true.
survives the gunshot, and he becomes blind.
Does he have an eye patch, or does he have like?
Yes,
Is
yes. I posted it. He has like a little thing. He gets blind. I have a. I'll send
it
to you
in
guys.
The chat. Send it in the chat. I'm not super familiar with that. I guess I've never seen that.
Fucking noobs.
Sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
So this is kind of funny. The main character, Echo.
Yes.
You know what her actual actor's name is?
Maya? I don't know.
No, that's the character, Echo.
Oh, okay. Never
So,
mind.
Alquea Cox.
Oh,
So they're gonna have two Coxes,
two cocks.
two Cox
Oh,
in this show.
God damn it. That's great. I love it.
It's just interesting.
That's funny. I did not know that was her name. Like I said, we're bad with names. At least I am. I'm gonna take the blame on it. Okay, let me look at this.
There you go. Posted it.
Let me look at this thing. Ah, okay, he gets like 2 patches over his eyes. Is that Echo shooting him as well?
Yep, Echo shoots him. Yep, Echo shoots him. Boom, 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 in the head. And he
Dude,
becomes blind.
Bam.
That'd be kind of crazy to see.
That's comic book accurate right there.
Let's do it.
That's
All
probably
right.
what they're going to do, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that happened. I've never seen
That
that
happened.
run. So, but yeah. Okay, so we get him back with eye patches. The thing that's interesting that you say that is D'Onofrio said as long as they continue to evolve the character and make it interesting for him, that he'll continue playing him as long as they need him to. So that doing that evolution of him where he's blind as well as, you know, with Daredevil, that's going to be interesting to see. So wow, what a parallel, especially, you know, him being in Daredevil and that we're going to get a Daredevil series. Oh man, that's going to be good. But what else do we think we're getting in Echo? That's the bigger
Not
question.
much, to be honest. It's probably like more of what she's doing in her own time, pretty much. Like, you know, but don't forget, like, you know, we're not going to hear her actually talk, but we're all going to see more like sign language and see how she's going to communicate with other people.
That's true. That'll be a very interesting dynamic for it.
Yeah.
I'm curious how, like, what the threat is in the in the show, and
She could
what
probably
her arc's gonna look like.
try to stop her Kingpin's business around the city, maybe, or maybe she gets away. She just runs away or whatever, and just be like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting with this character.
Yeah, because I feel like she's gonna have sort of an anti-hero vibe at the start. Matt's gonna be trying to convince her. That's such an interesting dynamic too between them, because he can't see and she can't talk, and can't hear. So it's literally opposites.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's gonna see how well they're gonna interact.
It's gonna be
talk. Yeah.
It's gonna be impossible for them to really communicate. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Or somehow Daredevil in the spare time he knows how to do sign languages. Who knows?
Yeah, he would be the kind of guy who knows that.
I mean, he could sense them, like, you know, he could like sense, like, I think like their vibration or something while there are people around them.
It's true. Yeah. Who knows? That's just gonna be such a fun or not fun, but like really cool dynamic to see between the two of them, because it's literally like opposites. Yeah. Is there any other characters you see showing up from either the old Netflix shows or anybody else in the MCU that's a part of this story?
Not really. Maybe Daredevil mentioning about his friends, probably.
Okay.
But I don't think so.
If there's anybody who shows up at all, I don't know why necessarily, or the circumstances of it, but I could see Moon Knight showing up.
Moon Knight?
Because Echo was supposed to be in Moon Knight.
Okay.
If you guys remember that. The director cut the Kingo flashback scene that was at the beginning of Moon Knight, where Kingo and some of the other Eternals were fighting the Deviants with the Egyptian gods, and then they cut the post-credit scene was supposed to be with Echo, which makes me just think, okay, they're connected somehow now. They
maybe
bump into each other for whatever reason, like them. And
do they bump
also,
in Egypt, or do they bump into in London?
Well, you got to think about like the end of Moon Knight, how he's taking out, Harrow, and that's the same sort of thing that she just did with Kingpin. So maybe they're in a support group for it. We just killed our old bosses. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, Harrow was in I think it was not in the U.S. It's in either London.
That's true.
Maybe, or
well, Kingpin could just be like fleeing the States to get away from her or something like that. Maybe she shoots him. He takes the blow.
I don't think Kingpin runs away per se. Like, if you remember what happened at the end of Hawkeye, You know,
I mean,
he
yeah,
pretty
he
much
was.
straight up shoots him.
Yeah,
He's badly injured and blinded, but he heads back to his house and just chills, saying, "I had like the best lawyers. They have nothing on me. I
okay.
have money to pay some of these guys."
That's true.
You
He
know.
does kind of own the city. I mean,
Mhm.
who knows, man? I don't know. I guess. I mean, Jake's or Mark's from New York, though, right?
No,
Isn't Mark originally supposed to be from the New York area? Like,
no.
obviously, that's not where he's living. He's Steven, like, left and went overseas.
His whole, if you remember, his whole origin takes place in London.
I
There was
mean,
never in New York
yeah, he's like
Mark
in the
Spector
museum.
is
Mark Spector,
is
though.
originally supposed to be from New York.
Yeah, like Mark
originally.
Spector
Yeah.
left his life, and like Layla's American. Like he left America. He was like an American soldier, but then
Mark
he like
Spector
dipped
is an
out.
American. Yes.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
I think he's based in New York. I want to say because
Yes.
he's like in with like the Midnight Suns group, which operates out of that same sort of area with Blade. So like, I don't know why Mark is in New York or what the hell's going on or why he'd be there, what kind of threat is there, why he would have been met up with Echo in the post-credit scene, but that was a thing. So part of me wants to say I mean, obviously it's going to be centered around Daredevil.
There has to be a reason for him to actually go back to
Yeah,
back to
exactly.
America. But
Yeah, so I don't know what that would
but
be.
with the ending of obviously with the ending of Moon Knight not including the post credit scene,
Yeah,
you know, I don't think he's not going back to New York anytime soon.
that's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know
I
what
mean,
their
maybe
plans
who
are
knows?
for him.
Maybe he has a reason to. But hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, only
but
that.
to continue.
Yeah, only that unseen post credit scene that they never released could have told us really what the threat was there, or
We could have,
why.
but you know,
or
obviously
Maya,
they just
or why Maya's
they
in
probably just more
London.
like he scrapped it, saying, okay, you know, let's just, you know, it's unposted,
Yeah.
it doesn't count, so you know, it never
Yeah.
happened.
They mostly just wanted to keep it a contained story. Like there was no other references to other MCU stuff other than just like cheap mentions. You know, like they didn't connect it to
Mhm.
any other character, but they planned on it, and then they decided to keep it a contained story. But like there's still a desire for him to be in the MCU, so that would be another way to just bring him back to the States if they wanted to just do that for what
But technically, he's already in the MCU.
I mean,
There's
yeah,
no,
true, but he's not connected directly to any other character.
he doesn't have to be connected to the other heroes.
Yes,
He can just be his own standalone.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess. I don't think that's
No,
what
no,
they'd
no.
want to do. You know what I
He
mean?
don't. He doesn't have to be connected with other people and say, "Oh, look, let me make a small cameo on this movie so everyone knows I'm connected." No, it doesn't.
I mean, you'd want to see him in like the next Avengers style sort of movie, the next big
Yeah,
team
but the
up.
problem is the next Avengers. But the next Avengers won't be formed for like another couple of years.
True.
Because like the current Avengers are dead pretty much.
They're
There's no Avengers anymore.
They all dead. True.
Yeah.
That's not wrong. But how else do you get him in there if he hasn't been introduced? Like, why he just shows up? You know?
You know, someone said there's a superhero that's they'll probably do like saying there's a possible superhero in London and or Egypt that has that's been helping people around there. You know,
That's fair. That's fair.
and that's how you introduce saying, hey, listen, we heard about what you're doing to the people and we want your help.
We need help. Come help
Yeah.
us.
Would you like to join our group of superheroes?
I
this
guess
and
I
that?
could see him teaming up with like Thor, even with the god stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but Thor has his own business to take care of right now. He hasn't been back in. Well, I mean, he has been back in New Asgard, but
Yeah.
you know, he's right now. I'm not gonna say much, but you know where he is
True.
right now.
True. I could see something being like that, where like if he was back on Earth for some reason, and spoiler started, showing up, and he's like, I need help from the gods, and then you see a god come and be like, a certain god, a certain moon god, be like, yo, I got your back, bro. I don't know.
Yo, I got your back.
That's not how the
Stupid.
conversation would go. I'm just trying to
Stupid.
say stuff
Stupid.
so that it's not
Yeah.
spoilers, Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah,
what
I
about
got
you? Who else do you think shows up potentially?
Morbius shows up.
Yes, Morbius does show up, and he says his famous line, "It's Morbin time."
Morbin time. Mm-hmm.
It's echo time.
Out of characters that we have already seen, We will probably see, I would think, as a post-credit scene, Hawkeye, Clint Barton, giving the Ronin costume over to her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Because in the comics, there are comics where she turns into the Ronin herself.
That's true.
Later on, if they decide to do it, maybe after Secret Invasion or even during Secret Invasion as a way to increase the power of certain characters, they could do the Phoenix tournament as well, where Neymar originally defeats her, but then she comes back and beats the shit out of him and takes the Phoenix Force power for herself.
Damn.
Because the Phoenix decides that
she's worthy.
Despite you having lost in this tournament to Neymar, who is supposed to be the rightful person of this power, your
like
unrelenting vengeance of your loss, I'm going to give you a portion of my power still.
Nice.
She then incorporates her full power into her.
Nice.
Or into her, she incorporates the full power. There are other characters that we have seen, or not characters, actors and actresses that we had seen got released as well. And I was trying to figure out like good spots for them, but a lot of the people that Echo traditionally works with have already had characters put into the MCU already.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one person that I think we could see is we see a character named Devry, or not a character, actress, Devry Jacobs. She's got an actual really crazy first name, but she just goes by Devry Jacobs.
Okay.
She's a Canadian actress, and I think we'll probably see her. We'll probably see her as Spider-Woman.
Ooh.
Oh.
In this series.
But in the series, yeah.
Interesting.
That's just a guess.
Okay.
But when she does meet her in the comics, the Spider-Woman is actually the Skrull Queen.
Oh.
So
more Skrull stuff. Could see it.
Skrull stuff.
Especially
about,
the Secret Invasion. Yep.
Is coming and stuff. So
What about some
Secret Invasion is coming.
Netflix classics like Foggy or Karen Page?
we might see Karen Page. Foggy, if I remember correctly, still hasn't forgiven Charlie.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
Yeah.
and
It's been a long time though. Like
I
at least
feel
5
like
years.
if we see Foggy again, it's going to be in a Daredevil show, not
Most
Yeah,
likely. Yeah.
that's fair.
go like show,
That's true.
because they don't want to give too much time devoted
Yeah,
to another
Daredevil.
character when this character is supposed to be the main character.
True.
Exactly.
Good point. What if
So-
they? I don't suggest that they should do it this way. What if the entire series was like completely silent?
It would be quite interesting. It would be very hard to do
Yeah, it would. It'd be excessively hard to do.
because people would not like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying,
only
how come we
subtitles.
can't hear anything, this and that, or whatever. But I would definitely like maybe like a first episode,
Yeah.
for her, be like silent, like
That'd be
seeing her
crazy.
point of view,
That'd be actually kind of interesting. Even if it was just one episode, I'd love.
I mean, they kind of did it with Hawkeye, because with his right ear,
Yeah.
he's like
they did the portion.
he's
of
like
that.
the
Yeah.
yeah, we got a portion and he doesn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So, just looking through some of the other actors and actresses that they have announced will be in this TV show,
Mhm.
there is a Chase Spencer.
Okay.
Looking through his filmography, he was in Jessica Jones for 2 episodes,
Oh.
and he is supposed to be in Echo. He could be a different character, but could also still be this character, Jace Montaro.
Jace Montaro. I don't remember who he is. property developer who committed arson to destroy the buildings across New York City and build his own facilities. Yeah, it's just some blackmailing wacko
Blackmailing wacko.
who
There you go.
committed arson. He got
Okay.
exposed by like Trish, which is her sister,
Trish is checking out.
Jessica's sister or best friend. I feel like
Sister and best friend is
sister-
the same.
yes, it's-
If she
yeah.
was adopted for
yeah.
a time. Yeah.
I guess you can. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, he's a wacko.
There's a character named Cody Lightning.
I would assume.
Or not character, but actor named Cody Lightning.
Nice.
I wonder if Montero is like on trial because they're trying to connect that universe a little bit more and make Jessica Jones canon. So he's
Maybe.
on trial and Matt's his lawyer.
Or somebody else, the
or-
lawyer,
or
and
again-
Matt's against him.
Yeah, against
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That would be a way to do it. And then Jessica Jones could make a cameo. What do you guys think about that?
Maybe. But I'm
That'd be
still waiting
impressive.
for the one true person to show up is the incredible Iron Fist.
Oh yes.
Iron Fist is not going to show up unless he's a new
I know.
actor.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know.
And
That's a joke. That's the joke.
Shang-Chi 2. Just wait for Shang-Chi 2. We got him. We got him, boys.
He probably will be in Shang-Chi too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain he
Either
will.
as the current Danny Rand or as an old Danny Rand or a different Danny Rand. But
Yeah.
Danny Rand will show up in Shang-Chi 2.
100%.
More than likely.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Cool. So I think that's pretty much all we got. We do have one last secret segment that we have to talk about.
This is goodbye.
Yeah,
For Evan.
for me. We're actually just taking a break from the podcast. I have some.
Well, you're taking a break.
Yeah. I mean, the podcast is going away. Unless you guys want to run it while I'm gone. But
Oh no.
yeah,
No.
we're taking a break. The podcast will be back in October.
We'll start our own.
I won't be. Oh, come
Yeah.
on! What the heck?
This is part of the plan all along.
Oh no!
We
Oh,
decided to
no.
overthrow you, buddy. We're like, we're tired of this shit.
Wow.
Me and Dylan are splicing our own thing, so it's over for you.
Wow, this hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have some stuff I got to take care of. I'm working on saving up some money to buy us a heat press and start
Whoa.
our own merchandising line, which we've been talking
Spoilers.
about on some of the. Well, no, not really. We've talked about it a little bit. Oh, I also make those shirts.
Oh.
Yeah, I make my own merch for the Lizard
This
Lounge.
episode has been sponsored by the Lizard Lounge. Go check them out.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I gotta make my own. I'm gonna be making all my own merchandising, but I have to save up for all the equipment. We'll be doing regular shirt launches and stuff for new projects that come out that we're covering. Our own, just general Ultra Films merchandise. We're gonna be trying to build a whole business around making merch, so it'll be pretty fun. But I gotta get all that stuff off the ground, so I gotta take a little bit of a break. Also, not
Yep.
draining all my savings funds, so that's why
Whoa.
I'm just gonna focus on
I
making
mean, let's
money.
be honest here. You owe money to some people, and now you're going to go hiding.
Okay.
We know that
Okay.
for a fact.
You can't. Yeah, that's true. Actually,
I mean, that money that he owes to, though, is his parents. And he's got to try to find... He's going to sneak into their basement and live in their basement because they
Yeah.
never
Yep.
go into the basement, so they won't know that he's living in their basement.
Yeah.
Well, no,
they'll never
obviously,
know.
yeah.
I'll
You know,
just
that's the
hide out
perfect.
Live
That's the
right
perfect
under
plan.
their nose. They won't know he's there.
under the stairs, just like
Yeah,
Harry
if they wonder
Potter.
why is there less food in the fridge, they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, they'll never know. They'll never know.
Yeah. No, I'm not moving anywhere or losing my house. I'm just trying to make like $2,000.
No, but you're
to
going
buy
into
stuff.
hiding.
Yeah, you're going to hiding. You're not losing the house.
Yeah.
You're running away from your home to
Oh.
live with your parents.
Oh. No, not really.
While still miraculously
still-
giving them rent money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're my
Pretty much.
landlords. Yeah. Okay. This is, I don't know how this all came to this. I didn't know I was doing all this. I just thought I was leaving for a couple months. But okay. All right. I guess that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
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 But anyways, yeah, we're gonna be back in the podcast scene in
October.
October. Things will be more official. We'll probably be up on Spotify. We're gonna have couple new members,
What?
hopefully, for the Ultra Films team in general. You'll be seeing videos from all three of us again in October, plus maybe more people. Lots of
Video
big
uploads
stuff.
might be a little less consistent,
Yeah,
but they will still be going up.
Yeah, throughout the next few months. I won't be cracking the whip on these guys, so I'll just let them do their own thing, and then.
No, he already does that. He already does that. We don't even get a save for it.
Whoa! Hey, I'm not that brutal.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, am I really?
He's pretty chill. That's why he's Chillberg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another announcement, sort of semi-announcement, is the streams are probably coming back once the merchandising takes off, because I think that'll make a significant amount of income, and I'll be able to take an extra day off of work so that I can stream and do more for this channel. So we'll see. I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know. We'll just be playing it by ear, but we'll be back in October. 100% strength.
We are still going to
and
cover the
more.
shows coming out next month, so don't you worry about that, guys.
Yep, we're gonna have some sort of coverage on She-Hulk. We're gonna have coverage on House
Andor.
of Dragons, Andor, and the Ring of
The Rings
Power.
of Power.
So I don't know what that'll all look like, but you'll be seeing videos on all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're covering over the next few months until October, and then once October hits, we'll be back at full capacity doing stuff for Black Adam, just everything else for the rest of the year. So good stuff. And
Look for me to potentially start streaming sometime in October as well, because I need to get a better streaming setup. I will be getting
What are you going to stream?
a custom computer,
Ooh,
probably.
fancy.
More than likely whatever I want, but maybe potentially whatever Evan is streaming, so we can potentially stream together.
Heck yeah.
Um,
Co-streams.
Beyond that, probably mostly like Baldur's Gate 3 stuff or tabletop RPG based stuff.
That'd be sick.
Oh. Shit, if he is going to be streaming, then I might as well be streaming too. But, oh my god, I'm throwing a curveball all over. So you guys throw a curveball at me,
Yeah.
now I got to throw a curveball back at you.
You
Maybe
gotta
I
get
might
it.
stream towards the end of the year. Who knows? Or maybe next year. You know?
Damn,
Well,
dude.
you should.
You definitely should.
It's a good, fun way to get yourself out there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All our links are
We'll
down
see
in
what
the
happens.
description if you want to go check those out. Social media and streaming pages, etc. Outside of that, I
and
don't-
my channel,
Oh, yeah.
my personal channel will start growing more after September.
Hell yeah.
free time.
And you and everyone in our audience should go out there and support him as well.
Yes, you.
If you don't,
should.
I will get the bat.
Oh,
the
he
bat will
got
come
the
for you
bat
guys.
out. He got the bat out.
The bat for one
We got
last
a
time. One
cameo.
last time. The last time for the bat.
Is it going away?
I don't
It's
think
not
it's
gonna
going away. It's just going
Yeah.
into hiatus till October.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
That's fair.
And
That's-
also the Yankee. Let's go.
Oh my god, is that Aaron Judge? Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys in October. Take care of yourselves until then. They'll still see you, but I won't.
Yep. Everyone in the
Well,
comments
I
say
will, but-
goodbye, Evan.
Okay.
Bye, Evan. Goodbye.